Hello everyone, my name is Ramesh. If you can just go back one slide. Okay, cool. As the gentleman was saying, I have a very tough act to follow, your lunch. So can I I just have one request. Can I request everyone to just stand up once, please? Just to get the blood flowing. And yeah, please have a seat. Thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Ramesh. I am the CTO at Reliance Retail. Reliance Retail, as most of you know, is a conglomeration of various companies. We have mainly three segments: electronics, fashion, lifestyle, and grocery value. So we have brands like JioMart. We also have AJIO.com, and obviously all the offline stores. So we have Trends and various other brands that we deal with. So we also have a group called RBL, which is Reliance Brands Limited, which deals with all our partnerships, joint ventures and things. So today, what I've been asked to talk about is how does technology help with customer experience. So that's me. So it all started with online, right? So Amazon, at least the role that technology has been playing, the biggest part started with online commerce. Before that, obviously, we had offline retail, we had stores, we had kirana stores, we had your neighborhood stores, we had conglomerates like Walmart and Sears and all. But technology in general has not played a big role. Maybe like if you go 2.5 decades ago, we didn't see much impact of technology till Amazon came into the picture. So Amazon said, you know, let's take all the problems that we have with retail and solve them online. So they came up with a lot of innovations. And I'm ex-Amazon. I used to be at Amazon till about a year ago when I joined Reliance Retail. Amazon did a lot of things, right? And most of you, I'm guessing, shop on Amazon. So added personalization. So when you go, you search for things based on your history or based on what you did before or based on what you're searching for. The search is personalized. Came up with collaborative filtering, which people who bought this also bought this. So you're looking for a Canon camera, it shows you maybe like a Nikon camera, which is similar. Limitless variety and collection, which means you can buy whatever you want. You can search nearly a limitless variety of things on the website. Fast and free delivery, and a lot of you might say, what does technology have to do with it? A lot, right? Like like the whole network design, the user experience that comes with when you search for Adidas shoes. What's the promise that's shown to you? Like it will be delivered tomorrow or it will be delivered 3 days later. Because the promise we don't want to kind of breach the promise, right? Like you don't want something to come too early or come too late. So a lot of technology involved in, figuring out where your item is, how long it will take to get to the customer. Product details, and before Amazon, you would walk into a store like a Sears or in a local store like Vijay Sales, and basically you're at the discretion of whoever you meet there, right? Like the customer service representative who comes to you. And he or she might have the information, might not, might lie to make the sale. But with Amazon, that all changed. Customer reviews, actually this, in my opinion, is one of the biggest things that Amazon added as a value in terms of being able to see who else has bought it, what their experience has been with this product. And the screenshot here is, you can compare. I'm actually looking for a camera, so just comparing 3 models here makes it very easy, right? So this was online, and now, especially during the pandemic, I think we all thought we will be living in our homes for the rest of our lives, but thankfully that changed. Now we're back to going offline. But a lot of the innovations that are happening online are now moving to offline. So post-pandemic, companies like Reliance and other companies that run a lot of offline stores have been looking at what did online do, how did they do it well, and how can we bring those solutions offline. So what are some offline problems, right? So product information lack, as I said, you go into a store and you're basically at the discretion of, the CSR you meet there. There's no personalization. You walk into a store, unless you walk into a small mom and pop store where they know you and they say, hey, Mr. Ramesh, you bought this last time, maybe this is the shirt that you want to buy this time, right? But most of the stores are that, like you walk into Marks and Spencer or you walk into a Gap store or something, that personalization is not there at this point, right? Or at least maybe till last year. Lot of stores, if you go on a Thursday, like right now, they're empty. But most of us are not shopping, right? We are either at work or at a conference like this at this time. Most of us go on the weekend or during festivals when we have longer weekends. That's when the long queues are there. So if you just want to buy one item and then you see this formidable queue of like 100 people, you obviously will leave the item and go home. So that's been a big problem for offline retail. And finding the right item, right size, like if you're looking for a shirt, you walk into a store and unless someone is really helping you, it's very difficult to find. Like for example, I wear a large and is the large available in this color? Is this large similar to an XL in some other size? So those kind of things that are easily available online. But why do we go offline? It's instant gratification, right? You go and you buy and you can go home and wear it, for example. There's no lost in transit kind of problems. At the end of the day, especially in India, we still have pretty complex logistics. So things get lost and then you're waiting for your refund on your credit card, and so those kind of things often don't happen at an offline store. You can also see, you can feel, you can actually try it out, make sure your shoe is fitting you and stuff, right? So how do we combine online features with offline? So that's what we kind of have been thinking about, and we launched a store called 𝐒𝐳𝐿. So we launched this in Bangalore about a month and a half ago. Now we have launched one in Navi Mumbai. I mean, if you have a chance, if you're close to, in Bangalore it is in the 1MG mall. In Navi Mumbai it's in one of the malls, which I don't remember now. And what we're trying to do at this store, and I'll walk you through some of the things that we have done at this store, is we're trying to combine this online and offline experiences so that you are able to get some of the conveniences of online, but you're also able to get the look and feel and what you want from an offline store. So we use technology for various things, and I'll walk you through some of these. One of them is inventory. So one of the big problems with omnichannel especially is inventory control. So you are at a store, you're online, you're at home, you buy a blue shirt like the one I'm wearing, right? This shirt might be at a store close to you. So we said, okay, sale done, we'll ship it to you. Now a customer walks into the store, picks the same blue shirt and walks out, buys it. Now by that time the picker or whoever is supposed to pick it comes and says there's no shirt. So then the order gets cancelled for the online customer. The other way also could happen sometimes where some weird blocking that might happen on the sale. When you're at the counter and says this cannot be done because this has already been purchased by someone, which is even worse experience, right? So we're using technology to solve that problem. We also implemented self-checkout, omni-channel where you can order from home, but you can also order at the store, but you can order from a catalog, right? And it's all kind of seamless. We also added some amounts of personalization. So when you come into the store, we know you, it's Ramesh, he wears large shirt and whatever it is, right? So the first thing that I want to talk about, which is kind of interesting, because rest of the stuff you might feel like things they have been done and stuff. So we launched something called a smart trial room. So what it does is you pick up a couple of pants and maybe a blouse or something, and you walk into the trial room. There is, every garment has an RFID on it. So we know which are the garments you have picked up. And there's a TV screen inside, like a touch screen, where it shows what you picked up, what are the customer reviews, what are the customer descriptions and stuff like that, a description of it. It also shows you variants, different colors available. And if the size is not fitting, it actually shows all the other sizes that are available. And you can just click, you can press a button, and or you can say, okay, I need these 3 sizes. And then the customer service representative or CSD, he or she will go and pick up those sizes while you don't have to come out of the trial room, right? Now you might find out that, okay, you like this color, but size large, but they don't have that in the store. Within the trial room itself, from the trial room itself, you can add it to your cart. You can say, okay, I want a large, whatever color it is, and it will get delivered to your home. So yeah, basically that's what I've summarized here. So you have add to cart, you can add to wish list, a lot of personalization kind of things where you're in the trial room and it's kind of telling you these are the other items that might match with this. You might want to try those. And then you can tell the customer service representative to bring those to you. Like, for example, you're trying shoes, like some kind of laces or some kind of socks and stuff can be personalized. We also have an endless aisle experience at the store, which is basically, for example, you go into the store and you don't really want to walk around, or you want to find out that do you have a particular kurta or a particular type of socks available. You can go to one of these screens, and also there are tablets available at these stores where you can browse, you can search, you can do your usual online kind of things, and it'll also tell you which are available in the store, which are available online. You can actually, if you're feeling very lazy, for example, you're gone to buy some socks, or you're gone to buy some, I don't know, banyans or something like that. Very staple kind of stuff where you don't want to really go and get the items and get onto the line and the queue and stuff. You can just add to cart, buy. The guy or girl will pick it up, bring it, and you can just walk out of the store. So that's basically the endless aisle kind of experience. We call it endless aisle because we are kind of integrating your back-end 𝐄𝐲 kind of catalog with what is available offline. So offline, you can browse, you can buy, but you can also buy whatever is available on 𝐄𝐲.com. So that's, 𝐄𝐲 is our fashion and lifestyle website, as some of you might know. So, and again, billing and everything is done on this device itself. Similar to this, every item in the store has a QR code. The only difference between the two experiences is the previous one was on tablets or kiosks that are in the store. This one is on your mobile phone. So whatever your phone you have, you just scan and it shows you more information about what you're looking at, the product that you are browsing. Again, same thing, you can see if it's in the store, you can ask for alternate sizes, the CSR will bring it to you. You can also add it to the cart and buy and check out and leave. And it also shows you, like, people who bought this also bought that kind of online experience. Self-checkouts. I had a video here, but it's very tricky to kind of take the risk of playing videos at these kind of events. But basically what you see here is kind of a big screen with, it says place your merchandise. So whatever you buy, like 2 shirts, 2 pants, socks, whatever, you put everything there because each of them has an RFID. It kind of knows what are the items. We also have a weighing sensor there, so it kind of picks up, like fraud and stuff like that. And then it's kind of like a self-checkout experience. So you can use any credit card, you can use UPI, and then basically you just go there, place all your items, and then there'll be usually a person who is next to you, who will help you kind of remove the fraud, those small tags that need to be removed. That's the only manual process, store assisted process. Everything else is automatic. And again, the same as everything else, if the item is not there, you can say, okay, I want this but in a large size, or I want this in a smaller size, or different color. And if it's not there at the store, you can do your self-checkout, go home, it will be delivered within the day or the next day, right? Depending on where we have that item. So if we have it in a neighboring store, most likely within the day. If it has to go to a different town, then maybe within the next day. So that's self-checkout. Then we also launched something called dual POS machines, where the customer, so it actually moves both sides. So you can, as a customer, you can operate the POS machine yourself, the payment machine, or you can also have the store associates who can help you. Similar to the self-checkout, but this is your more traditional POS experience where the scanning and like a lot of things that happen on the POS machine. So those are all kind of customer-facing benefits that I told you about. But from a business perspective, from a company that manages very large warehouses, and many of them, this also helps a lot on the back-end side, especially with instant inventory reconciliation. The one that I just mentioned to you, where you are home, you are buying a shirt, someone else goes in and picks up the same shirt. How do you reconcile this, make sure that that sale doesn't happen? That is, now we can do it because everything has an RFID tag. Similar lines, you have very accurate, fully accurate tracking of item level across the supply chain. So at any point of time, for example, you ordered something online, we are able to now tell you, okay, this item is at this particular warehouse, it will come to you within a day, or it's stuck somewhere. At least our ops team also knows it needs to be unblocked, right? Auto replenishment, again, is a big problem especially for grocery, but also for fashion and lifestyle. Because in fashion, in shirts and apparel, one of the biggest problems is the number of items, the number of SKUs, and the number of sizes, variants can be nearly, it's exponential, right? So if you take a shirt, different colors, different sizes, different fits, different collars, even if you just take one shirt, it becomes like 150, 200 combinations, maybe more. So now you take an inventory of 1,000, like 20,000, then it adds up, right? So how do you auto-replenish smartly, and how do you tune the assortment? For example, the assortment you need in Bangalore might be different from assortment you need in Kashmir because it's colder in Kashmir, right? So a lot of those things now become automatic, where we can look at what people are searching for. Like, so people come to the store and searching for or browsing different things. Earlier, we didn't have that feedback unless we talk to them. But now we get that feedback because they're coming in searching for socks or searching for woolen clothes or whatever it is, right? It also has helped us reduce shrinkage because everything is RFID tagged, everything has a tag that can't be removed by, like for theft or something. So it has definitely reduced our shrinkage and losses. So, so that's basically what we have done for offline, where we're trying to use technology to improve the customer experience. So what's next? The line between online and offline is definitely reducing. So as we speak, it's a very, very thin line. It's great for the customer, but it is tough for a company to kind of manage that omni-channel experience. So I think that's where technology is definitely helping companies like Reliance. Social commerce, we think is going to be pretty big. And then again, offline and online combination of that. Things like virtual fashion advice while you're at the store or maybe while you're at your home. And we are also looking at technologies that can kind of create outfits or maybe even customize your shoe while you wait till you get a coffee or something. So those are some things that we're looking at technology to help us with. So that's basically it. Yeah. I think I have 2 minutes, so any questions that I can answer? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I think RFID, I think it's been a long number of years, which is there in retail, but the challenge over here is the cost of the tag, RFID tag. So how did you overcome that?
Okay, so what we do is we recycle them. So what happens is when we put an RFID on this shirt, and then after you buy it, that RFID tag is removed, right? And when you get it out of the store, it actually goes back into our system. Yeah, so we don't lose those RFID tags.
Right. Any other questions?
Recycling and reuse, that's what basically.
If not, thank you so much, Ramesh. Mr. Ramesh, thank you so much for being here. And please put your hands together for him.
Thank you.